In the first phase, we developed relevant documentation with national experts. We used the Swiss model as a basis and adapted the curricula and other documents to the local labor market needs. We then presented our program to the relevant authorities and convinced them to recognize this training for Myanmar. At the same time, we were looking for qualified partners in the industry. Partner companies that were willing to hire young chefs and are confident about the dual apprenticeship training. Today, we can proudly say that we are currently working together with 9 different hotels and restaurants and train about 22 apprentices. In the second phase, it was a question of train the trainers from the different partner companies, because most of the time the apprentices work and learn in the companies. On one hand, we informed the trainers about the curriculum and what we teach in the classrooms, and on the other hand, we have shown them how to teach the apprentices on the job. Then the apprenticeship training started. The preparatory course is the basis for the apprentices, from hygiene at the workplace to personal hygiene, cutting and cooking skills. We showed them how to prepare dishes properly. Apprentices had also the chance to taste what had been prepared. Every day, my counterpart Yamin showed the apprentices how to cook an Asian and myself how to cook an European dish. After the demonstration by the teachers, the apprentices had to cook the same dishes using the knowledge and the skills they got from the demonstrations. In the afternoon, we discussed what went right and wrong in the practical sessions and gave them additional explanations about the theory. In parallel to the hard skills, apprentices learned about how to behave and communicate in the workplace, some English language for use in the kitchen, and other soft skills. And to practice the soft skills, we organized an excursion to the food market where apprentices had to complete the practical assignment related to food. After 1 month of preparatory training, we conducted a practical and theoretical examination. We wanted the students to get used to work under time pressure, which is very common in our industry. The apprentices worked very hard to complete the preparatory course, but they also had some fun. At the end of the preparatory course, the apprentices joined the company that had selected and contracted them. They will work in the companies for another 17 months, but continue the classroom once per week throughout their dual apprenticeship training. Last Monday at the weekly class, the apprentices had to plan, calculate, prepare and pasteurize the pineapple chili chutney, which each of you will get today as a giveaway. The agriculture machinery apprentices started as well with a preparatory course of 10 weeks, where the apprentice learned about workplace organization, health and safety at the workplace, and the first technical skills. Initially, we implemented the training in the GTI in Yangon and Naypyidaw. After that, in the training center of Ministry of Agriculture, Livestock and Irrigation in Piaggi and Maitila. Those facilities allow us to introduce all tools and machines to our apprentices. As most apprentices do not speak any English, all hard and soft skills training is conducted in Myanmar language. For the technical instruction, this means it needs a close cooperation between the international expert and the local technical teacher. Same as in the cook apprenticeship, the soft skill training is focused on behavior, attitude and other skills that are useful for a life in the labor market. The practical training is very interesting. It goes from engine rebuilding in the workshop to maintenance work on the field. After the preparatory course, the students return to their companies that had selected and contracted them and practice their new acquired skills. Every 3 months, the students then return to the school for the next training model until they have completed their apprenticeship after 17 months.